Hi, how are all of you doing today?
Shonda, we're amazing. Thanks. How are you?
I'm doing good. Y'all look so nice. Okay,
You look good too, girl.
bring my A game. I was like, I'm not gonna be looking raggedy in front of y'all.
Thanks for not blocking my outfit.
I had to just let you just have
Amazing.
it out. I got my nails to match.
Oh my
Love
god.
it now.
But look, one of the things that I love about this series is really just like that power of friendship. Not our chosen family, but the ones that we can lean on through the good times and the bad. And I wanted to know from working on season one to season two, how have you handled kind of the bumps in the road that we see throughout season two? How have you found a way to always come back to one another and still keep that chosen family intact?
I
I
feel
think
like for me, watching Kane and Kevin go through so much, what I got from it is compassion, like that Kane said. Learning how to forgive, that it's okay to argue in a friendship and really like talk things out instead of like, just moving on, so watching them go through so much and like really being so open about their feelings, I as a person like look from outside looking in, I was like, whoa, I can learn from this too, so it was really inspiring for me, even though I was caught up in the mess. I was like, oh god, this is so toxic.
I mean it took a toll on our friendships off camera as well. Like Kevin and I didn't speak for I think a month, and it's not easy. And you're right. I think how do you find a resolution in the end? And I realized like there, as you know, there's some new cast members as well, and maybe some of them I would never be friends with. And in this particular group in this chat room, I have to say like these are friends that I've built a friendship with. And I know that even if we ever get into a fight, we can resolve it through each other's help and also compassion with each other. So in this group, I have to say I'm very proud to be friends with all of them here.
Aw.
And then it's just four of us, the 4K. So when two people have conflict, it just doesn't feel the same,
Yeah, Kelly's like, I need to resolve this. You guys need to fix it and let's move on.
It's not the same.
I love that the 4Ks. I didn't even realize that.
Yes.
That's gonna be with me forever. Kevin, how about you?
Yeah, I think as we go on, we build more history with each other, and I think that makes a stronger friendship and relationship with people. Like, obviously there's been some distance here and there, but I think it's just one of those things where it's just like it's not always going to be a straight line up, right? In anything, friendships, relationships, career stuff, right? There's some
Life.
rocky moments, and I think to be real, LA already feels like a dreamy, weird town anyway, to not have any arguments once in a while. And everybody's just like, yeah, yeah. It just feels weird. So like, it's actually kind of a relief to have an argument once in a while. I guess. I'm from the East Coast. We argue all the time. That's just how we communicate.
But also too, I love, especially Kelly and Kevin. I love this continuation of self-reflection, of continuing to become the best person you can possibly be. And I wanted to know for all of you, like, what are some advice that you have for others? Because I think it's really important to show people like it's never just one day I figure my life out. It's an ever going process. Like, what are some advice that you would give others who are really trying to find themselves and really become what they feel is the best version that they can be?
I think for me is take the time to know yourself because I lived with myself for 30 plus years and I just realized the last couple of years that I really didn't know myself. So and there's a lot of great resources out there. During that time, I read a lot. I went to therapy. I listened to a lot of podcasts, watched YouTube, read books. So just taking the time to get to know yourself, it's the best investment ever.
Just to add on to Kelly's thing, like I grew up like overweight. I don't know if this is in this episodes, but I struggle with my weight loss. I struggle with my weight growing up. It's 200 over pounds, and recently I've did a collaboration with Rihanna, and and I've known her for a long time, and for me it's all about like compassion with yourself first. Like take care of your health, your mental health, and and go from there. Sorry, I forgot the question. I have ADHD now.
I was gonna come to that later, so thank you for bringing it up for me.
Yeah, I know you have great makeup, so it's a Fenty.
Yes, you better know.
I was gonna say too, like a lot of people, the self-reflection you also need to. Too much as a society, I think we distract ourselves too much, right? A lot of times people will say, I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to do me, right? And then they just go off, do more work, fuck around, go on vacation, bury their feelings with whatever it is, right? Food, alcohol, drugs, sex, whatever it is, social media even. And I feel like the work is actually not bad. It is self-reflection, but you need help, right? You need other people to show you what that is. And I think too many people don't realize it's hard to do it alone. You might be able to, but it's better to have someone show you and to actually have help from other people. I think that's the biggest thing that I think for me is like I've accepted help from other people. And that's gotten me to be able to have more self-reflection and define myself as like, Kelly has that journey this season.
I just want to let you guys know, thank you for always sharing your stories. I actually started therapy. I was watching the season and I actually started therapy sessions. So thank you guys so much.
Well, I got to tell you, after dating Kim, I started therapy myself.
I'm the toxic one. Okay.
I mean, since you brought up the mess though, how was the friendship? Have we just instituted a no dating in the 4K friendship group?
Like I said, I started therapy.
I am definitely not the reason for that.
I'm just gonna give everybody a hug.
Virtual hug.
Oh, we're getting deep here, Sharonda.
Okay, I was like, can we just have a whole therapy session? Because we can do it right now.
We need you for our reunion, or we have one. We need you there.
We're gonna claim that and manifest it. But I just wanted to thank all of you for taking time out of your day to speak to me. It really means a lot, and I appreciate all of you. And I'm just sending so much love and light all of your ways. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, Sharonda, for
so
support.
much. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Hi, how are both of you doing today?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, and how are you?
I'm so good. Y'all look fabulous. Yes.
And you do too.
Thank you. We love your background.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I gotta stay in the theme, okay? I had to feel like I was just there to support everybody in spirit. You just didn't see me.
Oh, I love your nails.
Thank you. Look, I love your nail
Oh,
game
wow.
this season. Yes.
Jamie, where are your nails?
I'm not wearing nails today. Okay, because I feel like you weren't able to see my hands, so I'm like not wearing nails, and I'm wearing Lululemon underneath, so just pretend you didn't hear that. And I was wearing this. This was gonna be in place of my nails. They're bracelets, but I was like stabbing myself. I was stabbing my legs and everything, and I couldn't move my arms. So I was like, let me take these off. So yeah, today's nail game is nothing.
I can stab myself with my nails all the time. So
I know. Gotta suffer a little bit for the
you
nails.
have to suffer for beauty sometimes, and that's totally okay.
Exactly. Me too.
But one of the first questions that I have for the both of you is I just love that you're just out here living life, minding your business, staying away from the drama. And I really wanted to know for the both of you, like, how do you make sure that you're keeping your circle positive and you're just keeping people around you who just want to live life and be drama free?
Well, that's a good question. And, honestly, the only kind of person that I sort of vibe with in our group on this show is Anna. And so I kind of just stick with her when we're at events. And, I'm always looking forward to doing fun activities and everything with her because we had so much fun doing like a lot of crazy fun things together. And yeah, I think it is very important to stay away from negativity or people that you just don't like their energy from and focus on the other people that you do like.
We can get into trouble, mind you. But we get into fun trouble, which is, I think, very different. We'll just do things what people might think is crazy. But what is really crazy? It's all how you look at life, and we enjoy each other's company. And so we keep the other people small. As I've grown older, and I'm very protective over Jamie. It's like, but I don't say anything, but I just watch. Right? And then we keep thinking, okay, we could go here. Fine, it's only 3 o'clock in the morning, but it's fine. I mean, it's almost like we're convincing each other, but you know, it's like, that's okay. It's just, it's so simple. It's one life. You gotta, but not stupidly, nor or with malice. Just do what you feel. I think it's very important to do what you feel inside. And I think people people know. I think there are times that people become apprehensive or they're worried about what others might think. Don't worry what others think. Do what you think is good and fun.
But I mean, I love that even when there is conflict that happens, I really love with you, Anna, that you are very quick to confront it and nip it in the bud, which I think some people have issues with actually being able to have crucial conversations with people. And I mean, I guess what advice would you give people, you know, who may be dealing with drama or maybe having negativity around them? What advice would you give them in order to just make sure that they feel comfortable addressing things so they can just move forward in peace?
I think it's important to just talk to them, pull them aside. People like to create the drama, and then people will maybe react to it in a scene, like in a scenario with other people. I think it's really important to just take them aside and say whatever you want to say. But say it, get it over and done and move on.
Look, if the whole world could do that, life would be so simple.
Right? But that's the whole thing. Life is simple. If you just don't think so much, but you know, don't think so much into this and that. And remember, a lot of times people might want to provoke things. So think before you confront the person, how you want to deal with that person.
Thank you for giving me a word, okay? Some people,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
No, but people put too much thought in like how people are going to perceive things or how are people going to think about me if I'm just sharing my true feelings. And sometimes it's just more freeing to be yourself. But look, we could get into a whole therapy session on that. But I need to talk about, I really love the photo shoot that you guys did. Are you going to do more, like give us more photo shoots? Are we going to have any more photo shoots together? Because I was here for this.
That was fun. Remember?
That was fun.
And then we took the scooter afterwards.
Yeah.
Jaime in her heels. Yes.
I don't know how you did that. That's talent right there.
It was fun. It was my first time doing it. Anna's like, hop on, and I'm like, okay. And I mean, I was wearing initially a giant bow, but I think I took that off at the time because I probably wouldn't have fit with the giant bow on it because we were 2 people on one little scooter. But yeah, just it's always just so much fun. That was a fun shoot, and I know we should do another one together.
We should.
We
I'm
should.
totally here for it. I mean, you just have to do it now.
We gotta do it.
We'll do it. We'll call
We'll
you.
do it.
We'll let you know.
And then I want to see the nail game too. I want to see the nails that you have too when you do
Yes.
that.
That's
The
amazing.
the nails will be on for the shoot for sure.
Okay, I'm here for it. Look, I just want to thank the both of you for taking time out of your day to speak with me. I really appreciate the both of you. And I'm just sending so much love and light both your ways. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Both of you doing today?
Hi, we are. How are you?
Look, you look so nice. Thank you for giving me a reason to put on real clothes and look like a human today. But look, one of the first questions that I have for the both of you, I wanted to know, like, what was the experience like coming to season 2? And were there any like reservations or things that you were kind of like, I don't know if I should necessarily jump into this? What was being a part of the new season like?
I had a lot of reservations. I definitely had to be convinced. Just because I think you get to a point in your life where because I've obviously done shows before, and I know that it gets dramatic, and I know part of being on shows is that you have to mix and mingle with certain people that maybe you don't really necessarily want to mix and mingle with, and that's part of your job. And things just always get a little bit more dramatic. Like in real life, if you don't want to talk to someone, you don't have to. And if you have an opinion about someone, that you don't really have to say it. But when you're filming a show, you get put in situations with people that maybe you don't favor, that people you wouldn't naturally have to see in your real life. And if you have an opinion, you have to say them. So that was kind of my reservation. And I did have some time off in between shows, and it was so nice to live and only see people that you chose to see. Do you know what I mean? So that was kind of my reservation with, do I really want to come back and put myself back in these types of situations?
Well, I'm glad you did. It was nice seeing you on the show.
Yeah, was it? But then there are things, obviously I make it sound all bad, but that's just part of it, you know? Like I love telling stories, and I love showcasing my life, and there are fun things where you meet fun people and you interact, but there's always, you know, a little bit of a downside. It's always a give and take.
The one thing I don't want to do the show because it's, you know, my life is really busy. As my husband and I own 30 company in the world, and we have like 3,000 employees, and I have 3 kids, and my husband and 4 kids for me. You know, I had to do crazy, and I don't think, and the first time that people ask me, Mimi, can you want to enjoy the show? But I thinking like, oh, I love it because like one day I love fashion. You know, I always like, you know, love fashion, makeup, hair. I love it. But the one thing I thinking, if I go on the show, who take care of my like crazy, my damn family? Like, if they can live without me. My husband, my kids, and all people that can live without me. And one day, you know, whole my life, what time I get married with my husband, we together 20 years, and now I never leave him even one day, one night. Never like, you know, like private trip for me, only go, I can't make it. He don't let me go, and all my kids don't let me go. So that's only the one reason, and I say it's hard for me to make the show. And me, it's like I'm born with responsible person. So I do everything. I really do it. So I'm worried, like, you know, I can't do it. I make people upset and I can't make it like something. So that's not a reason, like, you know, I'm still confusing. Like okay, I don't know, I can make it or not. And I say everything going good. And, you know, I have, you know, the best assistant. He helped me a lot. And, you know, and my husband, Don, he helped me a lot too to plan everything. And I have my daughter help me. So it's working out.
Look, I'm tired listening to all the things that you have to do in a day. I'm tired for you.
Yeah, don't, I told people, don't look at me in the Instagram. I look so beautiful there and the fashion and glow, but don't see me when I'm at home. I'm like sleep for my family, and like I no makeup, like hair crazy, and I'm really casual when I'm home. But you know, it's I'm like totally normal person, just like not like right now.
Look, I'm sure you are still fabulous even when you're just casual, okay?
It's like I really, my husband wake up 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work, and I wake up 5 o'clock in the morning to take care of my kids, and make the food and drop them out of school, come home, work out, and go to work, and it's crazy. My life is crazy.
I'm tired listening to all the things that you have to do in a day. I'm tired for you.
I told people, don't look at me in the Instagram. I look so beautiful there and the fashion and glow, but don't see me when I'm at home. I'm like sleep for my family, and like no makeup, like hair crazy, and I'm really casual when I'm home. But it's I'm like totally normal person, just like not like right now.
Look, I'm sure you are still fabulous even when you're just casual, okay?
It's like I really, my husband wake up 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work, And I'm wake up 5 o'clock in the morning to take care of my kids, and make the food and drop them off school, come home, work out, and go to work, and it's crazy. My life is crazy.
Ooh, I'm gonna get some rest for you today. I'm gonna sleep for you today.
But one thing I said, Dorothy, and you know what? Every time people come to my house to feed me, I cook for everybody. You ask them. I make sure everybody eat, have breakfast, have lunch. I cook for everybody.
Okay.
So mostly I don't feel me that much. I just keep cooking and clean up, That's me.
I need to get invited for a meal. Okay. I love a house. I love people that just cook for everybody. I'm here for it. But I mean, Dorothy, I did have a question for you because it's interesting. I never think of it that way, that you're doing the series like it's another job and you have coworkers that you might not get along with. And I wanted to know for you, how did you make that conscious decision to still stick to your guns and just be like, hey, I know this is a show, but I'm not going to compromise my peace to hang out with people that I necessarily don't want to.
I mean, I tried to stick to my guns, but lo and behold, they still arrived. I was told I didn't have to hang out with them. And then, of course, I get calls and say, please, will you please film with them? Please, we need this. So I did for the show, for the entertainment value. But yeah, I guess, but then I guess you just have to address it head on. So I did. And I guess you can't avoid people forever. And then that's, we haven't actually gotten to.
You haven't seen it yet, but I still thought that it was handled very well. I still thought it was handled well. So
I'm just a little bit unbothered. For me, I know who I am. I know who my real friends are. And I know that when this scene is over, when this wraps, I just get to go back to my own world and my own universe and maneuver within that I had for 33 years leading up to this, and it's kind of no dirt off my back. So
look, I appreciate the both of you on the show. Thank you for just staying true to who you are. I thought you both were fantastic on the series. I'm just sending so much love and light both of your ways, and I just want to thank you so much for taking time out of your day to speak with me. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I hope you have
Next time come over, I cook for you.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to it.
You too, Dorothy. You too. Next time we get together.
Okay.
And we don't have chance to get together that much, but I hope next.
We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Done. Manifest.
Yes.